Good morning. It's Ton with Our Ambitious City, and thank you so much for joining us today. I am so excited to be with my friend Max Francis at the True Hamiltonian store here on on Ottawa Street, downtown Hamilton. I keep on saying Upper Ottawa. So Max, come on in, and who do you have with you today?
This here is Gwendolyn Marie Francis.
Gwendolyn Marie Francis. So she is very special, part of this, absolutely. But Max, let's go back to the beginning. We've talked before.
We have.
You, born and bred where? Where did you start?
I started in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and I don't know how, but I ended up in Hamilton, Ontario.
Has it been a journey for you?
It has been a
Where did you study? What did you study? Did you go to university?
Yep, FAMU in Tallahassee, Florida, and I studied political science.
Political science, and look what he's doing today. So that's fantastic.
Yeah.
And so how old is
Gwen is 5.
Gwendolyn is 5.
Yes.
And Gwen, do you go to school anywhere? It's a special day for you, though. It's a PA day. You're not in school today. Isn't that awesome?
What grade are you in, Gwen?
I'm in SK. Awesome. Awesome. So you get to Hamilton. You arrive in Hamilton. How did you find that compared to Fort Lauderdale?
It was cold.
Cold. That's a great way of describing it. Yes, absolutely. What month did you show up in?
It was summer, but even summer here is cold when you're used to that kind of heat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So
you got settled.
I got settled. It took me a really long time to get settled because at first it didn't feel like home at all. So I think what happened is as you meet people, as you get to know people, as you get to know the community, that's when you really start to build the bonds that basically make a place feel like where you want to be.
Yeah. It's the community that makes
it. It is the community.
Right?
Yeah.
And so this is this, what were you doing in Hamilton before you birthed True Hamilton?
Okay, I was working for a company called Adotech Canada, 13 years. Basically I worked in Burlington, not Hamilton.
Okay.
And it's a chemical engineering firm, and I worked there for 13 years, and it was a great job, honestly. Leaving was probably one of the hardest things I had to do.
Right.
So we had a 4-day work week. I had a 3-day weekend every weekend, so yeah, it was not easy.
Well, I call Max now Mr. Hamilton, right? Because he is getting everybody excited about being Hamiltonian, and this, this me too included. So I have roots here. My parents were brought up here, but man, he is bringing it home for me. And this is true. We've had a lot of people who come from outside coming to Hamilton and making Hamilton home. So why? Why are you making Hamilton home? Why are you making Hamilton your home for your business?
Once again, it's about the people. I've had a lot of really great people not only support me, but basically go out of their way to make sure I was comfortable and that I had everything I needed to succeed. So I feel like I need to pay that forward. I need to do that for other people. So yeah,
that's awesome. Would you say there's any event that you would say growing up or maybe in your formative years that kind of just designed who you are today? What was a crucial time? What's a life lesson?
A life lesson for me? Wow, that's a great question. I would say my life lesson has been not blaming other people for anything. Like, just take responsibility for your own actions. That's the most important life lesson I feel that I've learned.
That's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge. So, okay, so that you got the vision for the True Hamiltonian, but where did you come up with the designs, Hamilton is Home, the 2 hammers? Who helped you with all of that?
Okay, that is a good friend of mine, David Ruiz. He's an unbelievable designer, and he makes great money doing it. And I sat down, I had a vision of what I wanted, and we sat down, and he basically put it all together for me. The guy's really talented, and I'm really lucky to be able to work with someone like that.
So you launched more as a kind of a virtual online store.
Yes.
What made you decide to go bricks and mortar?
The bricks and mortar started because we had so many locations downtown. We needed to extend out towards Stony Creek, towards the East End. Is that what it is?
Yep.
And I couldn't find a retail partner down on this side of the city. So I said, you know what? Instead of trying to find someone to do it for me, I'm just going to do it myself.
That's awesome. So you have retail partners downtown.
Yes.
But this is your own store.
Our
here.
own store.
Gotcha. Okay. So what other stores do you have your product?
We are in Collective Arts on Burlington Street. We are in Center 3 on James Street North. We are in Sexton in the City on King West. And we are in Oso Fitness on Locke Street.
Awesome.
We are also in First Ontario Centre. We are also being sold at the Bulldogs games.
Thank you, Gwen. That was helpful. Way to pipe in there. So, who's Max Francis? Just in a nutshell, can you
Who's
say?
Max Francis in a nutshell?
Yeah. What makes you tick?
Honestly, the truth about Max Francis is I'm super impulsive. If I feel like I need to do it, I just do it.
Yeah.
I don't wait around for other people to give me the go-ahead. Just, you know what, if there's something you're passionate about, just get off your ass and do it. Sorry, but.
let's take another side. Your dad.
Yes.
This is awesome.
Yes.
To have her here.
Yes.
How has that helped you in business?
Patience. It's taught me patience. Lots and lots of patience. And you know what? There's this point where you start to see things from other people's perspectives, not just your own. So I think having a kid teaches you that, so it also helps when it applies to customers.
Well, and I think, you know, you see you've got the children's you want this to be a community.
Yes.
Children are part of the community,
Yes.
adults are part of the community,
Yes.
teens are part of the community.
Yeah.
You've really incorporated everybody into being proud Hamiltonians.
And you have to. It can't just be exclusive. It has to be inclusive. It has to be about everyone. We like this store. We invite families. You bring your dog. Like it's pet friendly.
That's awesome.
Everyone's allowed in the store. Don't leave your dog outside. Bring them in with you.
They're part of Hamilton.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I feel like that's what it's all about.
That's fantastic.
Only nice dogs
So,
allowed.
what? Only nice dogs allowed. Only. What's the vision? Where
What
you
is
headed?
the
What's
vision?
the projection?
I get asked that all the
I
time.
bet.
Number one.
He's a
thing-
man of vision. That's why. That's why we're all curious.
The number one thing people ask me is, what are you going to do when people stop buying Hamilton's home shirts? That's the number one question I get all the time. Basically, what I'm going to do is I am going to sit down and I'm going to hug my family and have a beer with my friends, and I'm going to just keep working.
I think we have about, 750,000 people in Hamilton, so I think we got a ways to go.
I think
before
we have a ways to go.
Yes.
The goal is 1 in 7. 1 in every 7 people need one of these products.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. If you don't have yours, come on down to Ottawa Street.
186 Ottawa Street North,
Corner of...
Ottawa and Cannon.
Awesome. So, my parting question always to people is, Hamilton is known as the ambitious city.
It is.
If you could not use the word ambitious,
Yes.
what's another word you would use to describe Hamilton or describe Hamiltonians?
Hamilton is the real city.
The real city.
The real city.
Okay, so explain that a little bit.
People here are real. There's no BS. They tell you how it is, and if you don't like it, it's too bad.
They're straightforward.
They're straightforward, and I like that.
Nothing to hide.
Nothing to hide.
Fantastic. Well, there's nothing to hide here. It's a great store. Max is a great person, and you just got to come down, experience this for yourself, and start wearing it proudly. If you got events to go to, you're out at the football game. We've got the gold. You got the black, right? So make Hamilton proud. Wear it on your shirt, literally, and then start giving them away as gifts. Christmas is coming, and you've got birthdays, everything. So fantastic.
2 quick things.
Yes, please.
Bulldog season opener this Saturday.
Woo! Yes.
And when you come to the store, ask for Grace.
Fantastic.
Thanks.
Thanks so much. That's Ton, our ambitious city. Always hope.